This is Jordan Tower with J18 News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Real quick, below, check out Month That Happened. The links are below. They have little documentaries on Prodigy, Max B, academics, things that happened during months of big events. All right, so, and subscribe. All right, only 20% of you are subscribing. Please. It would mean a lot to me. All right, so Kim Kardashian, 50 Cent, on set of Eva Longoria's Netflix film, The Fifth Wheel. 50 Cent says, the Fifth Wheel movie, it's bound to go off GLG. Does he have something to do with this? I have no idea. I do know 50 Cent removed all the T.I. stuff. I guess he's just moving on from that. T.I. did go up to, I think he climbed 40 spots with his song, Let 'Em Know, right? That's the song, right? He climbed up 40 spots. He debuted at 83. I think he's in the 40s now. So, hey, maybe T.I., T.I. knew what he was doing, and I don't blame him, okay? So Let 'Em Know has climbed up, and it's at 10 million streams. So something's working, all right? Now, this is an independent project, too, so he's going to be making a lot of money off that. So T.I. advises don't poke on, We all know that you're never going to get a versus. I think T.I. knew that too. It's just that it was good promotion. Now, 50 Cent did put up a picture of him and Tyler Perry, and he just said, hey, if you guys aren't working with us, you're probably not going to be working in the future because there's just, they're the ones like really pushing forward with film right now. A lot of people aren't. Film is kind of like at the wayside. We're not getting a lot of new movies or entertainment anymore. He says, soon if you're not working with me or Tyler, you're not working. I hate to break it to you. It is what it is. Now, that doesn't matter for T.I. because T.I. is close with Tyler Perry. So it is, he'll be fine. Let's see what else we got here. Fabolous reveals his verse on Lil Wayne's track Ain't Got Nothing was never meant to be a feature. It was instead supposed to be for Alchemist Freestyle. Alchemist held that verse for almost 2 years. Next time I heard it, it was on Lil Wayne's album. He still had to clear it for Lil Wayne's album, though. He cleared it for Alchemist, but he still had to. So he did know that it was coming out and it was moving over to Wayne's album. What would he have rathered, though? Obviously on Wayne's album, because Wayne's album, I think that album sold 5 million. I think like Lil Wayne, Fabolous. Pretty sure it was on the Carter 3. Yeah. You ain't got yeah. It's that song, Joel Santana and Fabolous. Exactly on Carter 3, which came out in 2008. And what's funny around that time is that Joel's and Lil Wayne weren't even really speaking around that time. But he still put it on. So, Wayne is a man of his word. I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's how music goes. Fabolous. I don't know why that even came up in that interview. Okay, so Meek Mill is pissed. Everyone's clipping this bunny hop video again. He says, they clipped me doing the bunny hops and acted as if a billionaire made me do something against my moral codes. I lost a bet. Bro, you were hopping around for another man. That's weird. Let's be real, okay? That was a clip. I bought them billionaires around the culture where millions was made in the rap community. Many artists. That's the clip. You know what the clip is? You being left out, Meek. Everyone else benefited from this but you. You can't get it. Rick, they bring you to these events. That's about it. Jay-Z, everybody else, making millions with Rick Rubin. You're not part of the Rap Fanatics, the Fanatics betting. Like, that's Jay-Z and him. If I were you, I would make sure I was cut in on everything. Because Rubin wouldn't have had all these connects with all these rappers if it wasn't for Meek Mill bringing him around. Let's be real. You missed out, Meek. You got played, bro. And it's sad. Meek Mill should benefit from all that stuff with Michael Rubin, whatever his name is. Was I saying Rick Rubin before? My bad. Am I saying his name wrong? Michael. It's Michael Rubin, right? Yeah, it's Michael Rubin. I always say Rick Rubin by accident. All right, so Cardi B says, we all know who Rick Rubin is. Def Jam founder. So Cardi B doubles down. She's taking one of the president's advisors, Alex Bruesewitz. All right, so she says, first of all, I don't keep track of my agent's investments. That's none of my business. What I did do, however, was woke up to you, including me, in some BS. See, this is why rappers should never get involved in politics, because it gets like, I'm talking about all rappers. You should just stay out of politics, because it gets so messy. Politics is dumb. You know? Politics is dumb, because it's just a bunch of, if you look at a lot of politicians, most of them, they don't make too much sense. They're not too smart. A lot of them aren't. And that goes on both sides, bro. A lot of them don't even understand how money works. They think you just print it. So I had to hop on the phone and do some research to see what you were talking about. Second, why did you not mentioning all the other investors and customers and whatever else was meant to be on your side, but you did not question them. Instead, you want to talk about rivals, baby. This isn't 2018 anymore. You're so late. I'm on a sold-out tour. I don't care about none of what you have to say. America got too many issues. Businesses are closing. Homeowners are slashing the prices of their homes. Interest rates are high. Yeah, Trump advised. Okay. She's not in touch with what's going on. Okay. Housing prices have to fall. They're way too high. She should know that. She owns a lot of property. Then she says, you involve me and disturb me for no reason. Ain't no white man. Ooh, getting color. He's about to sit here and gaslight me. I'm crashing out when you should have left me alone. You wanted to involve me. See, I don't get these politicians trying to involve entertainers and everything. She says, Mike G also represents Lil Wayne. Isn't that your friend, CEO? Isn't Elon Musk a customer of Kayabra? Why are you not replying to the fact that that's real data? You're using bots. All right, let's see. Kayabra. What is this? Kayabra. Oh, it's an Israeli disinformation security company. Okay. It's an AI-powered early warning system that detects and neutralizes coordinated disinformation and harmful narratives. So I guess they're trying to link some people that are involved with this, with these artists. But this guy's reaching. And why? You know, it's like just because Nicki is involved with politics now too, you don't want to pit Cardi and Nicki against each other like Democrat and Republican. It's like, come on, bro. Like, this is getting like crazy. He said, that said, initially you tweeted you had no affiliation with anyone involved in the Kayabra. Now you've shifted their narrative to appear to have a remarkably detailed understanding of the company. Why did you first claim no connection to Mike G? The story's implication is that Nicki Minaj and are paying for bots to boost her, which simply I don't buy. Okay, yeah. You know, who cares? Anyways, then a video resurfaces of Celina Powell saying she still listens to Mariah the Scientist despite taking down Young Thug. She had sex with Young Thug, and while probably he was with Mariah the Scientist, who, you know, she's the Black Widow, bro. I don't even know why anybody messes with her, but hey. Baby Keem's album, Casino, was rated 5.5 out of 10 by Pitchfork. They also hated on J. Cole's album, too. You know, a lot of people were saying that Kendrick took so much time off because he had to, and Baby Keem didn't drop since Kendrick because Kendrick had to write his album. I don't know. That's like a conspiracy that's going on right now. Jim Jones apparently doesn't owe any rent money to this landlord. That's what's going around now. How is that possible The landlord supposedly doesn't like Jim, and Jim doesn't like the landlord. They fell out, and the landlord wants Jim out, right? But you can't change the locks and everything. Jim Jones wouldn't be knocking down doors with his feet if there wasn't something wrong, with his payments. Now this guy can't lock Jim Jones out anyways. You have to go to court. Listen, whoever's putting that information out there, we don't know. The only people that really know is the court system. They wouldn't have a whole paper talking about that. That is filed publicly. You can look that up, of money owed. So people putting that out to protect Jim is weird. It doesn't matter. I don't know why 50 Cent's involved in that anyways. 50 Cent should fall back from that. It's like that's Jim's issue. Jim has a problem with he's having trouble launching that. But it's like Jim will figure it out. Jim always figures it out, Spotify getting involved saying hip hop needs new leaders is just the worst. Like what is Spotify doing? Spotify is a bunch of guys in a office. They're not involved in any culture, whatever, in music. They just control playlists and stuff. They honestly have too much power, to be honest with you. I like Spotify and everything, but you need they need more competition. The fact that Jay-Z sold Tidal to Square, basically Block, right, which owns Square, Cash App, and everything, and that Jack Dorsey didn't do anything with Tidal, they just let it sit, when it could have been a competitor, is pretty crazy to me. They just bailed Jay-Z out of Tidal. That's all they did. Elliott Wilson had cardiac surgery, and he's recovering. Let's wish him the best, for sure. He seems to be fine, making a full recovery. That's scary, man. So, hope he's good. Artist who previously worked for J. Cole accuses him of requesting to draw inappropriate photos of disrobed girls. Come on, man. Do you think that's even true? I don't know about that. That's a reach, I think. Rick Ross and Big X the Plug are considering teaming up to save legendary fried chicken restaurant in Dallas, Rudy's Chicken, which is closing for good this week after 50 years. Is it that good? Let's see what the reviews are like. Rudy's Chicken, Dallas. All right, so no. They have bad Google reviews. The chicken was very good and warmish. Fries are hard and cold. The chicken is packed with flavor. So I guess it just needs a revamp. It has a lot of reviews. It's not horrible. But it's not at 4 stars. It's below 4 stars. They might just need it a revamp, man. 50 years is a long time, 50 years? Wait a minute. It says it was open since 1995. It's not 50 years. 30. Still, that's a long time, though. Damn. Time flies, man. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I hope you guys are having a good day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. All right, it's very important to me. It helps. Subscribe. A lot of people that watch aren't subscribed. They just tune in. If you're not getting notifications anymore, resubscribe, or just hit the bell twice, redo it. Because, YouTube, you can subscribe to people, and then sometimes after 3 years, it'll, not notify you as much. So you got to kind of, re-up so it knows that you want to get informed. That's all. Please hit the like button. I appreciate you all. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Subscribe. Peace. Real quick, below, check out Month That Happened. The links are below. They have little documentaries on Prodigy, Max B, academics, things that happened during months of big events.